The onboarding experience on School is one of the most crucial elements when building your online community. But why do so many people get it wrong? You see, a lot of people try to rush members through this process, acting as though their community is a funnel through to their low ticket or their high ticket offers, or maybe they're just trying to ascend people into this uncomfortability that they haven't set the tone for properly in order for a member to receive it. And so in this video today, I'm going to take you through my onboarding process and how I onboard members into my School community, leveraging the unique ways of using the platform and finding a way to set the right expectation with my members. All right, so this is inside of my free community. And as you can see here, this is what it looks like when you first open School. Now, there's a lot that is kind of going on here, but after you get used to it, it is simple. And what I wanted to do in this process was just really let the members know what they needed to do and how they need to do it. So I have as the first post here. Now this is a pinned post. I have new members get started here. And the first thing that happens in this process is it basically just says comment start and go through a really fun they've done before onboarding on School. Now the comment start, what happens is they just send a keyword triggered DM. Now, this keyword triggered DM is by using a software called Fiducia. Now, Fiducia has a monthly cost to it, but I really like that I can do a keyword triggered auto DM. I will link their product down below in the description. But there are other ways to go about doing this process without needing to get an external tool, such as in this post, what you might look at doing is just adding a link here. They can click through, but either way, what happens is you have this process and you're basically linking them to the official introduction post, right? So instead of using your introduction post in the onboarding process in your pin post on the community, we want to get the user basically clicking A on the controller, right? Press A to get started. That's what we're trying to initiate. And this process, we're taking them through the onboarding experience on the platform, so that way we can actually see where these members are at and what they're doing. So, the official intro post for all new members. The first step for that member on this post is to click to introduce themselves, right? So they're going to introduce themselves, they're going to go through this process. And it might be like Jason here. So, hi, I'm Jason from Brighton, UK, introduces themselves. We get an intro. We are encouraging our members to talk to each other to get up to level 2. So we're starting to set the expectations, and the member is inside of the community, right? So they've introduced themselves. They click for step 2. What happens when you click on step 2? The next thing that we're going to be looking at when they click on that step 2 link is I bring all my members through to meeting the team. I believe it's really important for people to meet the team, understand who you are and who you work with, and you want to bring them into this process that I've got here. I just think it sets the tone for learning who the people are in the community and who you really are as a person. So we've got the meet the team, you've got myself, you've got Sophie, and you've got Leon. And then we've got step 3, right? And as you can see here, in the classroom, if you're familiar with what School looks like, I only have one page in this classroom. The reason why is because I didn't want to overcomplicate it for people that weren't used to School. I wanted it to be just as simple as creating the account on the platform. And I didn't even want to do an explainer video. I wanted to do something that helped them through using each of the different tabs and tools that are here. And now you can see that we've stepped into another classroom. And what this is designed to do is to create what I call the community loop. The community loop is this basically where your members go from community to calendar to map to classroom and then back into the community. Maybe they've gone through the GMs at some point there as well. And the whole idea is you want to create this loop where it kind of closes the onboarding experience, right? So what I do here is I do what's called the positive and negative comment, which is a game that you get your communities to play, your community members to play together to build what we call context. It's very, 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 very value important to build this into your post, right? Build this into your community, build this into your onboarding experience, hide it underneath your bed and put it where it needs to go. This is so important. You want to build context. You want to zap the connection between two members. What do I mean by that? We are looking for the Adams and the Adedeos of the world to meet each other in the comment section in the onboarding process. And that is done through the positive and negative posts like I've got here. And what that is literally the first person asks a question, why is the sky blue? The next person has to reply with the most ridiculous, incorrect answer possible. That's it. You can go, choose a superpower and then say, tell everyone what happens when they use that superpower. I can teleport, but you can only use it once. So we're trying to create these contexts between members, these zaps, because if Adam or Adedeo now make a post in the community, or they now jump on a call together, they understand who each other are because they've met each other inside of this process. And as always, you want to close the feedback loop. So you might have caught onto it. You might have seen some of the little hints and titles in this process, but everyone's trying to claim their mystery gift. And this is really important. You want to close the loop. And what I'm doing here is I'm doing what Alex Hormozi suggests, which is called passing the baton to a member in my team to get them so they can jump onto an onboarding call. Now, we do not treat our onboarding calls as sales calls. We do treat them as getting a member more adjusted to our community. Got more videos coming on that later down the line, but we are treating this process as something that our members like and that they love, because if you try and sell a member into your community, you lose two things. First of all, if you do not sell them, you lose the sale. And second, if you push too hard on it, you'll also lose an engaged member, which hurts you in the long run and doesn't help you actually build a community. So what we do here is we get them to message Leon. Leon is a valued member in our team, and he's going to jump on a call with you if you want to, and then help you through that process. Now, there is the mention of what we do in our paid community, which leads me into what I'm doing now. So if you've been looking to make at least 5K a month online for quite some time now, but you still haven't been able to figure out, maybe it's time to look at a new opportunity. I help creators on Skool make 5K a month in my paid community. And the way in which I do that is I give you the exact tools, training, and support, plus a really cool blueprint on how to make money online. And basically what I do for every single one of my members is I use one of their affiliate links in my description below. So all you need to do is when you click their link, you'll see my community and you're going to see Jason's affiliate link in the description. I do that to help support my members. Every single video that I create, I use a new members link, and I'm all about giving back to my community and growing together. So if you liked what you saw in this video, I'd love to see you subscribe, join the paid community if it makes sense for you, and I hope to see you around in the next one.